So hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we bring you a video on some practice drills that you can do at home or anywhere to improve your airsoft.
Yeah, this is going to be, just shooting from the high ready, low ready position, and this is ideal for beginner players. But if you're a seasoned player that wants to know a little bit more, we hope this video can give you some information about it.
So to start, as you can see, we are full kit. We like to train as we play, so it's very important for you to train with everything that you use on your field. If it's a plate carrier, a combat belt, an helmet, anything that you use on the field, make sure you use it in training as well.
Yeah, this will be good for muscle memory, to see if your loadout works for you, if the pouches are in the correct position, if nothing comes off. And because shooting your gun in full kit, it is different than use your guns only with a hat or with just a belt. We see a lot of players sometimes go to their training sessions just with a battle belt, and it's not the same as using your full kits. So the platform that you use, it is also very important. If you're using a gas blowback gun, if you're using an AG, if you're using a pistol shotgun, because a gas blowback gun, it has more realistic controls. If it is a normal AG, it is going to be different. The reloads, it doesn't have all of the procedures. So make sure to train and adapt your training to the platform that you're using.
So another basic consideration is make sure you have targets. It's very important when you're training and you shoot your gun, you know that you hit something. We like to use steel plates. This way we can hear that metal sound. But if you do not have this, don't worry. You can use cardboard, a paper, anything that you see that you shot and it was a good hit.
Yeah, you can dry fire at home, but of course if you have a range, or you can do it in your private terrain, as long as you have safety measures so you don't hurt anyone. Also, a shot timer can come in handy for training your reaction time, or you can have just a buddy with a whistle, or even training by yourself. And what is important also is, before training, you should have your optics zeroed. We did a video a while ago how to do it. So if you're using a red dot or a scope or even iron sights, make sure they are zeroed so that your training can be more effective.
Another very important thing for your training is your physical conditions. We see a lot of players that forget this consideration, but if you're a player, you know that sometimes you have to run 100 meters maybe. You have to run and dodge something and walk a few miles if you're like a Milsim game. So make sure you are physically fit to perform everything, because if you're not, your game will not be that good. You won't make all the objectives. It won't be good. You will be tired very quickly, and it's not a good thing for your game.
You don't need to be a special operations heavy duty guy, but having some physical condition, good cardio, maybe do some workouts on the gym or outside, whatever you want to do, to have a better performance on the fields.
So just a reminder, this is a video straight for Airsoft. So these two drills that we'll perform, it's just for Airsoft. It's not real steel or competitive shooting, so don't mix things up, because everything is different. Airsoft is completely different from real steel. So yeah, after this, we're gonna show you.
So now we're going to see the low ready position. So basically this is a stance that you're going to use a lot in Airsoft. If you're doing your progression down the terrain or inside a building, you're not going to have your gun always up. You're going to have in the low ready position. So basically it's going to be the stock already in place, the gun pointing down, and today you're just going to do, or now we're just going to do 2 shots, and take your time. You're going to do it slow. You're not trying to be really fast. is just get a feel of your gun. So I'm going to put the shot timer just to, you know, giving him a little reaction time. So here we just want to, you know, get a feel of the gun, see if the red dot is in the correct position, if the stock is in the correct length, if you need to adjust, if you have a vertical grip, see if it's also in the correct position, getting an overall feel of the gun. So you can do it again. So 2 shots, once again feeling that trigger. He is using a gas blowback gun, so it has a little bit of recoil. It is not something, you know, it's not a big recoil, but it is some. And you know, trying to take a look into the details, the position of your arms, the position of your legs. Let's do it once again. And then when you get comfortable, you can do things a little bit faster. Ready? Right. Okay. And do all the reps that you need to do. See your times. See if you're getting better or getting worse. Once again. And so on and so on. So this is a really basic drill that you can do. It is ideal for the beginner player. Now we're going to show you the high ready.
Okay guys, so the high ready position. This is a different position from the low ready. The low ready you start with your gun down, and now you start with your gun up. So this is a lot, depends on preference. So there are guys who prefer the low ready, guys who prefer the high ready. I personally use the high ready when I'm in a stack, I have something in front of me. So I think it's faster for you to, if you're clearing a room, it's faster for you to come up and then down, but it's all about training. If you train this position a lot, you'll get better in this position. If you train low ready more, you'll get better in low ready. So now we'll start slow. Make sure you know where your arms are, your position, your target acquisition, and your red dot acquisition. So yeah, you ready? Start slowly now. Okay, as you can see, it's very simple. You have your stock under your shoulder here, and when you hear the beep, when you have to shoot something, you just bring it up and the barrel goes down. Very simple. Another one. Okay. Make sure in every rep that you make, you see what you're doing. You see how your gear feels, how your gun feels. If you're acquiring your red dot faster, or you like looking for it, so make sure you see all these details. It's very important. This is what training is for. Another one? Faster, yeah. Okay, so we can now make 2 shots, 2 shots, starting in high ready. Okay, another one. Good.
So this was just a beginner exercise that anyone can do. Of course, there are other details. You can also work the safety. When you point the gun, put your weapon on fire. When the gun comes down, you can put it on safe. Of course, that's really up to you. This is airsoft, but accidents do happen. But the idea here is to be aware of all of the details. The position of your arms, the way that your loadout is set up, the working your trigger finger. So these exercises are really important, and they can serve as a nice base or beginning for more complex exercises.
Yeah, so it's what he was saying. If you train, if you practice the little details, you will, after that it will be like muscular memory, so everything will just come automatically. It will be very easy for you to perform these drills. And yeah, I think that's it. I think these are the very basic drills, but very good for if you're like a more advanced player, for warming up to another different drill with mag reloads and movementations and everything. So if you're just a beginner, it's very good for you to improve your skills.
Yeah, because, you know, high ready, low ready, anyone can do it. It is easy to shoot a gun. It's just, you know, pressing the trigger. But when you get onto those details, that's where you start to evolve and getting that mechanisms and muscle memory.
Yeah, your gear, your platform, your weapon. If you're a player that owns more than one weapon, it's very important as well. I have an M4 and I have DHK, but both are very different. So the trigger is very different. I'm used to shoot one, and when I go to the other, the trigger is completely different, and my shooting will be different. So make sure you train to what you are doing and for what you are playing with.
Yeah. Be aware that we are not professionals. There are guys that shoot a lot better than us. We have a lot to improve still, but we hope that you can take some information out of this. And
at least this is how we do it.
Yeah, so that's really about it. We are going to try to show you more training videos with other types of guns, with handguns, other types of exercises.
A little different drills as well.
Yeah, so that's about it. Don't forget to check out the channel, other videos, check out our sponsors and our partner, Contractor House.
For social media, yeah. And I hope you like it.
Yeah, so see you next time.